I just can't. Mentally, I am not able to play against Skipper because he plays in such a good. He doesn't make mistakes.
That's how we do it. Simply lovely. Yes. Woo! Yeah, here we go again. Oh my Lord, Max! Yes! Yes! Oh my God! Yes! Max Verstappen, you are the world champion! The world champion!
Defining drive to Grand Prix victory.
Oh, yes! That is simply lovely.
World champion.
That is 4 in a row, Max. Phenomenal achievement.
4 times. Thank you. Thank you so much, guys.
He is so painfully good at the game. It's such a bitch to play against him. I just can't. Mentally, I am not able to play against Skipper because he plays in such a good. He doesn't make mistakes.
That's how we do it. Simply lovely. Yes. Woo! Yeah, here we go again. Oh my Lord, Max! Yes! Yes! Oh my God! Yes! Max Verstappen, you are the world champion! The world champion!
victory.
Oh, yes! That is simply lovely.
World champion.
That is 4 in a row, Max. Phenomenal achievement.
4 times. Thank you so much, guys.
He is so painfully good at the game.
Yo, what's up, guys? So today we're on a different account. Can everybody hear me? Is everything all right? I think everything is. Yeah. So today we're on a different account. This is the one that we grinded yesterday. Yeah, this is the one that we grinded yesterday. As you can see here, we got to 2,104 elo, which is slightly below this guy and around 30 elo below DD18. The goal, as you all know, is to fill up the top 5 in my name, essentially. Today we're doing this account because of yesterday's division requests. Yesterday the divisions requested were 16D. Is Kifik in another video? Oh, let's go. Let's go. More clout. More clout. I'll check it out. I'll check it out. Yeah, but basically today we're doing 16DE. We're doing 6th Alaskan, requested by Whale, and 16D requested by, I'm not sure, but I know it was requested yesterday. So those are the divisions we're doing today. We're gonna kick it off with probably some 16DE, and then we'll move on to, be nice to see some 6th. Alright, we'll start with 6th Alaskan then. Yeah, let's start with 6th Alaskan then. Let's go. And let's turn on the music as well. 157, we'll do that as well. We'll do that as well. So we'll do the 6th Alaskan, and we'll do the 157th and 16D. So we'll go 6th Alaskan, 157th, and then 16th. That's what we'll do. I hope you've seen The Matrix. Like the movie? No, I haven't. I'm young. When was The Matrix, the movie, released? 1 second. Oh, 1999. I was not breathing at that time. Took a whole 11 years later, then I started breathing. Yeah, this is my 157th. How's your day been? I've been good, And you, Sparty? I'm here for my entertainment. Ask and you shall receive. Except for 3rd Armored. That you will not receive. You will not receive 3rd Armored. Or Burcom, because that was the next thing that you were gonna say. I know everything. Alright, we got a game. Let's go. I don't know who this is. I have not seen this guy. I have not seen this guy yet. 6th Alaskan. So, suffering essentially. Suffering essentially, because no tanks. And he's got meeps. Oh, that guy. Do you know this guy's party? How good is he? Never heard of him, bro. Kind of forgot how to play this division. I had my own twist for it. I had my own little style for it, where I was doing M48s, M113s with these guys on double vet, and Humvee EGS is here with the LRS. So the thing is, we'll be facing deltas, so we need to kind of like ready ourselves for them. I'll go Humvee AGL here, then split like this. I'll send a Pathfinder as well. I'll send them to this building and then to split off. Actually, no, the Pathfinder will go up here. And then we're gonna do M113, 2 M113s. No, we'll do M13, 2 M13s there, and we'll do two M48s and 1 M48 here. That's, I think, my opener. Like this. And there. That's basically for the left. I think I kind of want to go... Oh, these are not forward deploy. Never mind then.
This is a story you will tell your grandchildren.
We'll just put a CV down there. I'm gonna go Navy SEAL. I'm gonna go Navy SEAL because the deltas are very, very scary. Very, very, very scary. And I want to deal with it. No TOW2 opener. Forward deploy. There is no forward deploy TOW2. I swear that these were forward deploy back in the, like, not back in the day. I swear they were forward deploy, but it looks like they're not. And this, we don't open with this because it's not like he has IFVs. So, I would open this if this was forward deploy, but it's not, so I'm not opening with it. And this is also not forward deploy, damn. We'll just do a stinger to stop the helicopter. We'll do a stack of stingers actually in the middle. We'll do a stack of stingers like this. In the middle. The inf one. Yeah, no. We'll make do without it. We'll make do without it, yeah. Let's get the airborne in the Humvees so that we get to there, and then we'll do Navy SEAL. And we'll do airborne leader, and then we'll do M48, why not?
Ready, sir. Bring us there, taxi.
I'll bring a supply for the left side for sure. I think that's what I want to do.
We're awaiting.
On the right, I'm pretty sure I'm going to stomp any deltas I meet. On the left, it's going to be a bit of a different story, but I am going to stomp them once all of my units arrive. My only problem is that the deltas get special forces, and their Humvee deltas as well also get special forces, so my only worry is that he's just gonna fast his way down into here. Which one do you think is better div between the two? 101st or 6th? 6th has a better opener, you know, but 101st definitely the better late game division. Again, opener. But yeah, definitely 101st is better because it gets Meeps, 2 cards of Meeps, and then Meep CV as well, and then it gets, I mean, the Humvee Deltas, all the 4 deploy you need, and you get the Green Berets and stuff, and you get loads and loads of helicopters. This just doesn't have anything to match. The only thing that this has to match is actually the exceptional air tab. Would be funny if you bring 10 Abrams. Yeah, no, that would not be ideal for me. Not healthy for me. Not healthy indeed. But yeah, the only thing that 6th Alaskan has to match is the air tab, which is exceptional. It trades off the Eagles for 101st Eagles, but then you also get all of these Corsairs and A10s, which are really good. And this is the best. This is literally the best bomber in the game. It's like an LGB. You don't even need this to hit all of its bombs to kill. One of these bombs, you can see here, the Mark 84. It has 14 HE. 14 HE. It will one tap any tank in the game if it just so happens to breeze it with one bomb. If it breezes it with one bomb, that tank is dead. Let's not even talk about what's gonna happen if it hits all fucking 4. So this thing, literally, if there's a tank mass, you throw this and it hits, everything is dead in the vicinity. Nothing is alive. The only problem I think is that I'm pretty sure this is high altitude. I haven't played this division, I'm a bit rusty with it, but I'm pretty sure this is high altitude. So that's the only downside. The only downside is like, it's technically dodgeable, but only in the best of situations. Good luck, fun. It's only dodgeable if you're like in a field with a tank and you're moving forward. He drops in front of you, and then you move back. It dives. Even worse. Even worse. Yeah. So the cluster one is high altitude then. Yeah, the cluster one is high altitude then. Because I remember one of them being high altitude. Yeah. Okay. So. Yeah, you're not dodging this then. You're not dodging this. So wherever you see this go is just GG. Give up, you know. The worst part, it can be bought for 1 minute's income. That's the worst. That's the worst part. Imagine if they added a feature where you can limit the bombs dropped and then use it as an LGB. God forbid. That would be horrible. He starts with 2 Kiowas? Are we serious? This guy has his vision blocked off. Yeah, precisely. No, not Navy SEALs. Fire Warrior is dead. It looks like he did not rush me over here on the left, so it looks like I'm just completely fine to continue as I was. Well, I'm sorry, what do I pay you for, Stingers? Why aren't you shooting? We should also probably maybe move away from that dab. I'm gonna go for... Can I get a shot off, maybe route that eagle? That would be nice, if I could. Okay. We did not succeed in doing shit. We did not kill the Kyo, we did not kill the DAP, and we died to the Eagle. Holy crap. That was absolute cinema, as they say. Let's go there. Let's go there. We'll send these dudes over there. And let's go for this way. The M48's dying to the Kyo, that's kind of expected, to be honest. Now I'm going to clean up the rest of these. God, that was really annoying. Kyle was dead, surely. Surely not! 45% accuracy versus an eagle! I've got 40 ECM for what? He's got 45% hit first shot! Come on, man, that cannot be real, man. What is this eagle luck? This is not a good way to start. I mean, I'm still winning, but like, man, why? There really should be a thing in the armory that tells you whether a bomb dives or not. Yeah, that's true. That's a rough hit. That's a rough hit to tempo. Yep, that's a very rough hit to tempo. Probably like one of the worst things that could have happened, to be honest. Yeah, we're not dodging that. We're just dead. We are just dead. Yep. And now I just have to sit here and kill this Kyo off, hopefully. And then let's get this guy. I mean, I'm still doing better than him, but that's because I killed off all of his shit. You know? Okay, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. I'm done. I'm dead here. Oh, I'm alive. Bro. Like, my eagles haven't dodged the thing, is all I'm gonna say. That's alive, right? Yeah. That is annoying as fuck, though.
Be careful. Enemies nearby.
Waiting for instructions. Ryan, get down.
Now there's my entertainment, bro.
I am listening.
My suffering is your What? Oh, come on. What was that? I think the CV died. Yeah, no, I think you're correct. I've killed off that guy at least. Let's push this for fun. For the sport, for the love of the game. We might be dead here. Let's... No, no, what are you doing? What are you doing? I told you to get out. HUD failure gives him massive accuracy. Okay, there we go. Let's just go with Corsair rockets, honestly. How can he still see me? What is this? I literally smoked myself off. Let's get a second CV up there. Come on, I threw another smoke shell down. Why is it so hard to smoke? There we go. We did something, finally. Alright, let's go for this Delta squad. What? Oh, come on. Alright, we'll deal with that. Let's go deal with this. I think you are also missing AA. That is indeed true, I'm not denying that. I've got Eagles. Technically, they should have been enough. But the reason that they weren't enough is because my stupid luck, of course, caused me to lose a duel against a fucking bomber. As you may already know. Let's get another Corsair rocket up in here. Seriously? What is this eagle luck? I refuse to believe this. This phantom's just flying through my eagle. Oh, watch. I'm gonna miss again. I missed again. Brother. Okay. Maybe now I'll hit something. Okay. Oh, we've decided to do something. Alright, cool. Yeah, my missing AA should not realistically be a problem. Will this guy unroute ever? Like, what? He's been routed for like a day. There we go. As soon as I said that. I'm gonna get a Recon A10 out. I think you can just spawn Scout A10s at this point. Not really, because he's still got Eagles. If you recall, I haven't shot down a single Eagle.
Yes, Captain. Fresh delivery. En route. Okay, sir.
Don't do that, please. Thank
Give me
you.
a target.
That was not smart of you at all.
Radio check. Red 1-6. Over.
Why is it so dang impossible to spot the... Well, now I'm dead there, that's for sure. He is thorough! This guy really wanted those guys dead. What are you doing? Nice, good shit, okay. I killed off... Okay. Wow. That was not needed, that's for sure.
Any target?
We'll do Navy SEAL, then we'll do Airborne Dragon. Actually, I want to do Airborne Dragon.
War Daddy to red. Enemy spotted. I have nothing else planned for this afternoon.
M48's there, should take care of that.
I've got him.
There we go, that's more chaparral.
Ready to blow some tanks, sir? Yes, Captain. He sighted at 12 o'clock. Out of ammo. Marker.
Donate me, please. He's capped the zone, he's capped this one.
Fast as we can. Shoot them. I'm out. Over. I've got him. Pulling on them,
Nice.
sir. Recon
I've got no stabilizer, so I've got a 0% chance to hit on the move.
Go on, control.
There's an eagle in my backline. I'm gonna get something for that now. There it is. My own eagle.
This war will be over by Christmas.
I'm gonna go up there.
Driving at full speed. Backpedal.
That's annoying.
Now.
I really want to deal with this chaparral. It's like really, really annoying. I'm gonna get a Corsair just to start rotating it because it takes 2 minutes to reload the Corsair.
Roger.
So it's not really a biggie. You know, I don't have to wait long. I'm just gonna start getting security forces for those.
Need some extra eyes, sir.
For the AA.
All back. Full throttle. Yes, Captain.
If I could stun the chaparral or kill it before I come in with the Corsair, perfect.
Eagle 1. Ready.
Alright. No, that's bad. Yeah.
All back.
Why did he move in the last second? Come on.
Enemy spotted.
When the war is no. I wish the war was yes.
Stop and have a look around. War Daddy
Yeah.
friendly. I am listening.
I'll get a Tokobra because he's got no AA now.
What are your orders, sir? We'll deploy at this position. Closing on the loud and clear. Recon unit at your orders. Bring us there, taxi.
I mean, there's not really much to do. He doesn't have IVs because he's not an IV division. We're kind of playing a similar division, both of us, except for I got more forward deploy and he's got a lot more tanks. That's kind of the poor deal.
Get in formation. Stop here. Any targets?
How many rockets did you miss to only tickle him for 1 damage?
Focus ahead. Ready to engage.
Let's bait him into 1v.
Beware, commies nearby. Any update? Fighter ready. Target highway is hit.
There we go.
Fighter, it's too hot here.
How? I outplayed that so well as well. What's the point of microing anymore?
Bring us there.
What's the point of microing my air if that's gonna happen? Fucking jet engine ingestion, and he fucking one-taps me as well. What was that? What was that? I bring him into a 1v3 and he still takes someone down with him. The fuck was that? What rank was this guy? 400. I mean, I'll get some fine yellow from him. We'll do another 6th Alaskan game because I didn't think that one was worth of a 6th Alaskan. I gotta change this streak. Alright. Well, a great first game. I believe there's more to come. I hope there's not. I hope there's... Excuse me, I hope there's not. But yeah, we'll do another 6th Alaskan game, and then we're doing 16DE. we're doing 16DE and I don't know, 16DE, and did we say something else? I think that's basically it. 6th Alaskan, 16DE. Oh yeah, 157. You're right. My bad. Yeah. 6th Alaskan, another one just because I didn't feel the previous one was good, and then we're doing 157. 152. The pain and the agony. It's in the Nemesis 2 DLC. I don't have it. You know what? Because it's taking so long, I'll match with 157th actually. Why not? 3rd armored. Oh no. Okay, so we're doing. Alright, we're doing 157. Yep, 157. And then we'll go on to 16DE. And then we'll do 3rd armored. Last. Alright, I forgot to mention, today we'll be streaming for 3 hours. Something like that. 3 to 3.5 hours. I guess I'm going to bed early. But yeah. So now we're doing 157th game. Then we'll do 16th, and then we do 3rd armored. We already have a 16th. We already have a 16th here. TKS. Oh god. Oh no. Quite possibly we could. I'll make a deck while I'm waiting for you. It just feels that everything here with DKS just goes bad, you know? Damn, only 2 at triple vet. So useless. People in Serbia wear balaclava all the time? Yes, I'm wearing one right now. Honestly, TKS is pretty good when your opponent just never micro their A. Well, that's a very big prerequisite. Yeah, my division's good, but if my opponent doesn't play and doesn't spawn his units and leaves the entire map. You know, pretty big prerequisite. I've got no APCs. I've got absolutely no APCs. Like, what the fuck? I've only got M113s. Are we serious? Yeah, look, I've got M113s. I can't get the Pioneers, because if I do, then I need to get these guys in the M113s. God, this deck is horrible. Please save. Please save. Thank you. Nice. Your APC is on the ATGM team. Oh yeah, the entire 5 availability that I will get from that. The entire 5 M113s that I will get from that one ATGM card. Alright. Chetak. Third Hesse in a row. Oh, this guy's locked to Hesse. Skill issue. If you can make do with 5 tanks, you can make do with 5 APCs. I don't think I've had a division that only has 5 tanks. Like the minimal is basically like 8, kind of. If they're very bad. If they're very bad. I am on the side that I do prefer. Even though... Wait, no, I don't prefer this side. This one's... Yeah, I don't prefer this side because of this. Even on Wanderer first, Wanderer first gets 2 cards of Meeps. I just take them reservist and I get... What's Skiffic? 4. This is the 4th. Yikes. Or kinda go Razvedka basically everywhere, but we can't overdo it because he's 4th Moto Schützen and he gets Metises, so we gotta be careful. How many tanks do second UK get now? 7. 7 if you do it the way that I do it. So you can still, you know, that's still 7 good tanks. They've got 18 armor and 18 pen, I think. Yeah. Pretty sure. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, they're pretty good tanks. 5-3-2 with veterancy for 1 card. Yes, that's true. And so basically I take the command challenger and I take the reservist challenger Mark II card, and then boom, you get 7. Because if you upvet, then you only get 5, which is not a good number, I have to tell you. Having just 5 can lead to games where you kind of just die because you don't have enough tanks to... Because like if you think about it, like let's take this map for example. In a 40-minute game, late game, you're going to need eventually a tank here, a tank here, a tank here, a tank up here, and then you'd most likely like one over here playing in the field. Those are 5 spots for tanks. That's all of your 5 tanks. What if they made the Challenger Mark II 210 points? Let's not do that. How about no? Let's not do that. That would be too cheap. But as I was saying, these are already 5 places where you will need a tank in the late game. So there's all your tanks spent if you only have 5. If you only have 5 tanks, they're already spent on every single place that you need to put a tank late game. And then, once you've done that, you can't reinforce with tanks anywhere because you've already got 5 tanks everywhere. And then you're gonna lose a tank somewhere, so then you're gonna have to split 1 tank for 2 places where you will need a tank. So it just never works out having 5 tanks. You need at least 7, 8 good ones, you know? It's just... Otherwise you're just too flimsy, I say. You're too flimsy. And if you're too flimsy, well, that doesn't lead to good stuff, is all I can say. Are these guys ready when I am? Just wait a moment, sir. Please. SMH 4 tanks is plenty. Oh, I love his name. SMH 4 tanks is plenty. That's pure hopium. Not copium, but hopium. That's pure hopium. I'm sorry, but it is absolutely not enough. Actually, wait, I kind of want... Nah, it's fine, I'll just get the S2s then. I think Stardeck would as well. What, Stardeck would say that 4 tanks is plenty, or...? Oh, Stardeck would love his name. Okay. Okay. Yeah. But yeah. 5 tanks is just generally not enough. It's just not enough to cover what you need to cover late game. Plus, most of the time, you're going to be facing... What's the best div for Unga Bunga playstyle? Define Unga Bunga. Just like throwing units at the enemy and then constantly recovering anyways, even if you're throwing your shit down. This division's pretty good at doing that. You can throw IS-2s at the enemy, Unga Bunga style, and not lose the game because you've got masses more of everything. If you consider that Unga Bunga, then this is a pretty good Unga Bunga div. Just throw stuff at the enemy without thinking. Yeah, this is a good division for doing that. This is pretty good at doing it. Whoa. Ah, that's bad. He's backing away from me even though he's the one in close range. I should be backing away from him. Please kill that Conkers. Whatever it takes. That Conkers is leaving that building, so he's no longer going to be able to track. And now we're going to go kill these FSJagers. Or not! Maybe the Su-25 just has a mind of its own, and it's not going to do the things that I told it to do. There we go. Good shit. Let's go. I'll get another Su-25 out. I'll probably need it. And then I'm gonna start getting, what are they called? BMP-1s. It looks like he has this pretty well secured. I'm gonna pull back from here because it's not worth it throwing my resources. The way, your way of combining troops is ludicrous. Thank you, sir. GG. Okay. Well, we'll do another 157th game because that wasn't really... I consider T55, T72 divs to be pretty bunga, unga bunga. Yeah. Yeah, those are pretty unga bunga. 4th Dutch is no longer unga bunga though. It was unga bunga, it's no longer unga bunga. I'm gonna say Ooga Booga actually, because Ooga Booga is easier for me to say. Ooga Booga divs are... Did you know if you open a Krug are guaranteed to kill? Just throw stuff, yeah. Ooga Booga... There's something called 56, yeah? Which I do not have on this account, as the respectable person that I am. There's something called this division right here, as you can see. 56-YAOG space OG space DE blah 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 blah. Desantno Šturmovaya Brigada. This thing is the most Ooga Booga thing that you'll find around. This is the most Ooga Booga thing. Because it can just throw BMP-2s infinitely at the enemy. Skific, here's a challenge. No pushing in the middle of the map until 5 minutes after deployment so your opponent gets time to not die. Isn't that just kind of called being merciful? Or just like not attacking? It's like don't attack until the 5th minute. Oops, got found. I haven't played after the patch. Yeah. So yeah. Basically, to clue. I mean, I have a video. I have a video that explains the entire patch. I did a patch analysis basically, but actually I can link it as well. I will, but a quick recap. This division lost one of its CNV cards, and now it's no longer that Ooga Booga that as it was before. Let me just link the video. Let me just find a sec. Ah, here we go. Also, guys, if you don't mind liking the stream, please do. It helps me out a lot. I really appreciate it. And it would go to more viewers. So please do. Where's the... Here it is. Alright. There's the link. Basically, that's my patch analysis video. Feel free to watch it in your free time. You don't have to at all, but it does go over it does go over all the changes and my thoughts on them. Or you could just ask here on stream, whatever. Doesn't make a difference to me. The long queue, yeah, really. There's not a lot. Oh, actually, whoa! What's this? Ah, wait, it's Friday. That's where there's a lot of people. I was wondering, because yesterday there weren't a lot of people at this time. Oh, I got Icy. Hello there. Versus 39Y, so it's a pretty fair matchup. Oh, never mind. Never mind, I guess. I love Warno, but I'm just too impatient to play. I always rush and make mistakes. Hey, same here, my man. Except for the fact that I don't... I do the same. I'm very impatient and I just rush constantly. But, you know, I do it a bit differently, you know? When the future update come? Another update. We don't know when another update's coming. I can only speculate that it will come July 7th. I can only speculate that it will come July 7th. When the ranked season ends. But until then, I'm not sure. If not, then yeah, I'm not sure. The cluster F16 for 4th Dutch is called HE. Yeah, that is something that I highlighted in my patch analysis. So now the meta with 4E is... I should continue building TKS, but let me just show this. So Tiger is correct. The meta now is basically, you can see here, they're both called F16 HEs over here on the top left. But if you redirect your attention to the middle of the stat card, you'll see that one actually has cluster munitions and one has HE munitions. So one of them is lying to you. Basically, there is no physical way to differentiate between them unless you look exactly at the model of their bombs. But let's be honest, in a combat situation, during like you know, a situation during the game, you won't have the time to exactly know which model of the bomb you're dealing with. But I mean, you know. So if it's in the fog of war, you're just kind of dead until you see it. Yeah, that was weird as fuck, especially because that it's mentioned in the patch note. Yeah, it's I don't understand that either. They're going to change it back. I can tell you for sure, they're going to change it back, but I'm not sure why they just did not proceed with that change at all. If they're going to just change it and then change it back, what's the point of releasing it anyway? I mean, that's my theory, honestly, on it. Or that's my take on it. Because, like, it's very weird. Why is it called HE if it's cluster? You know, it's kind of lying to you. Pretty sure I was told that it was a mistake because they tried to the Belgian... where is it? Belgium Air. This was supposed to be renamed into, like, the F-16 HE/cluster, and while doing this, they messed up the 4E one, and that's why now 4E has 2 HEs, even though one of them is cluster. I think that's the explanation that I was given. Pretty sure that was the explanation. But again, I don't know, why was it like, why was the change rolled out if, like, surely whilst someone was writing that patch note release, they noticed, like, oh wait, that's not meant to be. Let's change it back, you know, but whatever. I think someone fat-fingered in the patch note guy just never bothered to check. Nah, I mean, you know, you can't grill Illusion that much, you know. They're trying, you know. Mistakes do happen. Mistakes do happen. The only issue is, like, mistakes that are made are not changed as fast as you'd want them. But definitely, you know, like, we're all human, mistakes happen, so it's normal, but I definitely think that the fix for those issues should get out, you know, be released sooner. That's my take on it, at least. Oh, it's 0-3. Oh, this is 0-3? Oh, damn. I think he will do the same opener with Recon, Cannon, Helis. Well, that's not gonna work, because my Recon is AA. If he does do that, this is gonna be bad for him. Regardless, I'm gonna open with BTR 40s down every road because I'm scared of the Recon at least. Maybe after the new DLC they will focus more on patching the game since they won't have a big DLC to deal with. Yeah. I think you're right. I hope so. I hope you're right. I hope you're right, my friend. All in all, it's a really fun game, but like I said, some mistakes that do happen are just patched too slowly for my taste. Of course, I mean, it's still my favorite game and I still play the shit out of it, but you know, some of those quality of life changes that you'd like to see. I'm not actually trying to blame them, it's just a weird mistake to make. No, I wasn't saying, you know, you're blaming them all of a sudden, but like, I've seen some people just straight up, you know, really flame the guys over at Illusion, over that kind of stuff, which I disagree with, you know, it's not very nice. But yeah, you know, mistakes do happen, although I'm just weirded out by, like, how could that happen, you know? But yeah. People forget that Illusion is a really small company with no publisher that is working on multiple titles. That is true. Unless if they decide to add new theaters of war like Middle Eastern. Yeah. People forget that Illusion is a really small company. Yeah, they are. Unfortunately for them. Unfortunately. You know, so we gotta give them time. We gotta be, you know, we gotta be mindful. But again, like said before, sometimes that kind of stuff is just annoying, you know. my like most controversial take, I think, would be that this patch that recently just came out is like it changed a lot of things, but it didn't change anything. That's my opinion on it. Like, yes, T-72s got nerfed, but they're still way too good, and they're still... And I still play T-72 divisions the exact same way that I played them before, and actually I've noticed barely any change because the T-72M, this T-72 was not changed in 20th Panzerna. It's still 145 points, and also the DDR one is as well. So the one in Poland, it's still 145 points, and this is the only T72 that I use for openers. And usually most of my games don't last long enough for me to move off the T72Ms. Usually I just end up buying all of the T72Ms, and my games don't last long enough for me to start buying different T72s. Even at like maximum of a minute 20, you could still just be buying T72Ms. Or, I mean, at minute 20, that's a stretch, but at minute 15, you could still just be buying T72Ms. So it's got, nothing's basically changed for the 15-minute mark. But for the late game mark, it doesn't really matter if it's changed or not, because the T72s are still cheap, and you can still just spam them out anyway. So it doesn't change that much. Hopefully I can give you at least an entertaining game. I mean, yeah. I'm going for a push on the left and a push over here on the right, ignoring the middle glass. So he starts with these guys, which is a mistake, because... Ooga booga. Yeah, this is a mistake. Also... Wing damaged. So beautiful. I need to get these in a forest so that the Gvenoshes don't have a good time against them. These guys need to just keep driving forward through. It looks like he is really just going to feed my BTR-40s here. If that's the case, I mean, I'm not complaining. That's a dead honker. Nice, good stuff. There we go, good stuff. Let's unload this infantry a bit early, because we've got that hunker to deal with. I'll get more BMP-1s over here to the right, and I'll get 2 IS-2s like this. I think Eugen has an issue with trying to homogenize too much and ended up removing the flavors that made them special. That's true. That's true. I think my guess was correct. Your guess was definitely most certainly correct, yes. He is indeed trying to do that rush. Which again, like I said, if he does it, he's literally dead. But I mean, he is most certainly dead, don't get me wrong. Is that a Zarez Radwetka beta specjalne? I think they do. I think they do because the specjalne pushed into me. If they did, ooh. If they didn't push into me, then I think it would have been different. Let's pack these guys up and send them this way. 45% chance. Oh my god. Okay, that's nice. That is nice. I gotta say that is nice.
that is.
This Meridas. Oh, it's GG. There you go. Where's my thanks? Thank you so much for winning me this game. Thank you. Thanks, buddy. Alright, we'll move on to... We did 157th now. Now we're doing 16D. And then we're doing 3rd Armored. And if we get another deck suggestion, we'll do that deck suggestion as well. How do you beat Heli Spam with no AA? Robots in disguise. So, you take a look at these guys. And these guys are AA. And if you look at my opener, I started with every single one of these guys. I bought every single one of these guys. So technically I had 8 AA pieces, not 0. Yeah, I didn't buy anything from this tab, but I had these guys. And now of course, these guys are pretty bad. Like if he had Apache spam, I wouldn't have done shit. But like if he had armored helicopters, I wouldn't have done anything. But if he opens MI2s, then he's definitely losing. And he did open MI2s. I mean, he's got nothing else to open with when it comes to helicopters, other than possible Mi-24s. But the thing is, I would have just sacrificed MiGs to shoot them down. And if you really don't have AA, like to answer like the question, if you don't have AA and you want to beat heli spam and you're getting heli spam, you've got no AA, consolidate, pull back, and try to not. I was expecting them to get rinsed by autocannons. I played range with them, so the Mi-2s, they have not that great of a range here. You see, this is not the best range. It's not even the max autocannon range. Meanwhile, me starting with double fighters. Yeah, nice, cool. But if you really want to beat two fighters, if you really want to beat heli spam with no AA, you have to stop, consolidate, think where the helicopters are, try to bait them into your ASFs that you're gonna buy, and push where they are not. And when they come there, when they come where you were, then you push other sides of the map. We got the same guy again. So yeah, cause this is so fun. I'm sorry, it's not my fault. It's not my fault. But anyways, 16 DE, let's go. We do toe 2 here basically. We'll do a toe 2 this way, and we'll do a toe 2 this way. That's kind of the idea. I'll do Scimitar Scorpion combos basically on every road to combat his first armored thingy. So first armor gets a lot of those recon guys, and I essentially want to stop them. That's also why I'm opening toe 2, to stop his forward deploy, because he gets forward deploy. Basically I'm just trying to play a reactive game, kind of. Well, it's not really gonna be a reactive game, but it's going to just me kind of a different style when it comes to the opener, because of his division. What kind of changes would make Warno more popular and enjoyable to play? Is the Luxem forward deploy inf even worth it when you are already better without much price difference? Which forward deploy? Oh, the Luxembourg forward deploy. Oh, these guys. Yeah, yeah. These guys are good. Why would they not be? When you were recon are already better. These guys are not better. And if you're talking about these guys are also not better, technically. It's a 25-point difference. Bro, I thought they were Dutch. No, that's Luxembourg. That's Luxembourg. You see here? Down there, the flag is a bit lighter. But yeah, these guys are Luxembourg. The Fusiliers are worth it, most certainly. They are 70 cost, which is 25 less than this Belgian one. 25 less than this Belgian one. And the Belgian one is 6-man, which means you can't tank as much fire as you can with the Fusiliers. The Fusiliers are kind of just bait so that the Scorpions and Scimitars can do their work. That's kind of what they're for. Buff the accuracy on everything by 30%, nerf the range if you have to. Well, I mean, I wouldn't do 30% because you can technically look at this. So this guy has 65% accuracy. Some tanks can technically have, some tanks have 75% accuracy on double vet like this. Adding 30% would literally make it 100%. Actually, technically more than 100%. I wouldn't do it by 30%, but I definitely would buff accuracy. Nerfing range is a bit too much. Yeah, I wouldn't nerf range on things. That's the one thing I wouldn't do. But I definitely would buff accuracy, but not by a lot. I wouldn't buff it by 30%, but like I would buff it. Doesn't the sniper rifle melt enemy squads more? That's only if you're standing still. Remember, we are trying to blitz our opponent. We're not trying to stand still all day. I mainly am mad about the air game. Well, yeah, if you have my air RNG as we saw in the first game, you have every right to be mad. I can agree with you there. You have absolutely every right to be mad. The thing is, if you buffed the accuracy of air or missiles in general, then you're gonna have a problem where your planes are basically useless. Because, I mean, let's be realistic. When are you going to be using planes if you're just getting shot down every single time? And if the accuracy of missiles is generally average, very high in the game, I want to get birds. I'll remove the scorpion here, and I'll remove the scorpion here. If the accuracy of missiles in general is too high, well then planes will not survive till late game, and then they will just have, they'll just have too little of an impact. 3000 range AA missing once just mean death more often than not. Yeah, but like, yeah, I get you, but the thing is the reason that Broken Arrow can afford to have such high accuracy on all of, you know, like the accuracy of things in Broken Arrow is like 100%, is it not? It's like massive accuracy. Excuse me one sec. The accuracy of everything in Broken Arrow is really, really high. They can afford to do that, even for missiles, anti-aircraft missiles. They can afford to do that because things in Broken Arrow, once you lose them, they regenerate. They just mysteriously pop back into the land of the living, and kaboom, then you've got a new plane again. Things don't work like that in Warno, and so when something is dead in Warno, it's dead forever. So you technically, if you buff the, what are you doing? If you buff the accuracy of everything in Warno, you could get just like really unlucky sometimes, and you could just get like really unlucky sometimes, and then just good shit. You could get really unlucky sometimes and just never be able to bomb anything. That's annoying. Oh, he is stacking though. Oh, wow. Alright, let's just go HE cluster. Ooh, the Challenger 2's there. I want the Challenger too. Let's go. How's he got so many units? Oh, both of these tanks are dead. What? They're not dead? Seriously? How? Alright. I guess I'll get a cluster this time. Now we're gonna kill him.
Zum Schützenrudel aufgehen, auf meine Höhe. Die gleiche, Kapitän. Oh, voilà, ils sont bien rentrés. Brauchen Sie Panzerabwehr-Lenkraketen? Feuer! Merde, mon grand plein la gueule, faut qu'il faut! Bien sûr, on y va.
Oh, and then he's turned it. The AI voices give me headaches. There's AI voices in this game? I didn't know there were AI voices. I only knew there were AI pictures, but no voices. Well, would you look at that? We made it to the top 2. Alright. We'll do a 3rd armored game now as requested. Wait, are these real voice actors? Yes. Yes, they are. You got this. Maybe one day you'll outrank skipping. Oh, that's a good one. Can I pin that? Can I pin that comment? Yes, I can. Look at that. I can pin that. Let's go. Let's go. Maybe one day I'll outrank skipping. Yo, that's fire, honestly. Look at those juicy McDonald's tanks. How many HAs are here? There's 4, and I only have 3 here. I'll do another one. I'll incorporate another one. I want to change. What do I want to change? Only one thing's changed, basically. I do like his idea of going for the cluster. Just everything's so expensive, you can't buy it. This is only very good optics. What's the ACAV? The ACAV has good optics. Is it technically worth? No, it's not. No, it's not. These are too cheap to get to not use them. They're really good. I don't think I'll need that, sir. 156 yet. Get the elo faster. I don't have it on this account. I only have like 50-60 on one on my main account, and that's it. I think something like that. I don't know. I'll play it on my main, but that's gonna be like the last day of season ranked, like the last day of the marathon stream. I think when 10-minute game is not already fast enough. Here for the memes. He is correct though. He is correct. We gotta get the elo faster. We gotta get the elo faster. Add weapon for scouts in 3rd armor could AT weapon for scouts. Add weapon. AT weapon for scouts in 3rd armor could make this div so much better. Yes, absolutely, absolutely. Golden comment right there. Golden comment. If these guys had AT, yes, this division would not be a failure of a division, fortunately. But Unfortunately, the way that the world spins, we won't be getting. Also, you know it's bad when this is your infantry tab. Now, obviously, don't do the things that I'm doing here, but yeah. Whenever you play Third Armored, you're just going for like a mega chill game, kind of. Very chill. Like, yikes! Okay, come on. There's no reason for that now, is there? Yikes! Oh no. Yeah, but that's the infantry tab, basically. Let's go work on my TKS while waiting for game. But yeah, that's the Third Armored Infantry tab. You know, the legendary Third Armored Infantry tab. It's really good, and that's what we're using right now. So, oh shit, sorry for the request, lol. I didn't know Third Armored is rubbish. No worries, bro. No worries. It's fine. It's fine. I am feeling Third Armored now. Oh, also, nobody noticed, so I'm a bit sad. But nobody noticed, so I'm a bit sad. But we're missing the keyboard down in the bottom right. There it is. Now we got the keyboard. We got the keyboard now. Got the key tracker. Now my eye gets flashed on the corner of the screen. Yes, that's the point. Would you like my TKS deck? It's going to be heli and air spam. I can almost guarantee. What is this vet curve? Illusion! What is this? Why? What is this? Hello? Even this is bad. I mean, you gotta go for this, though. Otherwise, this doesn't work. You do canch pans on double vet so that it's... because that's your only tank that you can get that's actually good at doing something. Nah, I do sound like the kind of person to heli spam in TKS. What the hell? We got a third armored mirror match. This is going to be golden. This is going to be golden. I asked this yesterday and I forgot. What does IN no CEV? Absolutely no CEV. No CEVs. You don't need them. What does INB4 stand for? I don't remember. What does this stand for? 43-minute game incoming. What does INB4 stand for? Right, so we're doing just OHs down every road. And then we're doing Scout ACAV. 1 second. Oh, in before. That's what it means. Okay, okay. Alright, thank you, thank you. Now it's all about which tank crew had more McDonald's this morning. Obviously my tank crews had triple vetted double vetted McDonald's. There you go. Once a CV's next to them, triple vetted McDonald's. I'll be playing for Echo. I'll just be playing for Echo and I'll defend something with something there. Put like a fist V. That should be enough, right? The level of optimism on me has increased since I'm playing third armor. What if they gave third armor a scout HA? And what, make it cost like 700 points? I think this is already expensive enough. Oh god. I mean, like, the division's already expensive enough. It needs something cheap, and it needs AT in the recon tab. It needs something cheap and it needs A in the recon tab. AT in the recon tab. That's what this division's lacking. If they give it that, then the division could be good. But it's lacking that, so you know, it's not the same.
Order, sir.
Alright, pretty sure this does it for my deployment, basically.
Heading to given grid reference.
Add infantry with rallies, that would be good. You don't need these early on. Trust, you don't need them. It's a 40-minute game anyway, it doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't mean anything. If I add infantry, it will not matter because I'm gonna get it anyway. Because 3rd Armored cannot push unless it's got... In recon tab? They can't have Bradleys. You can't get these guys to have Bradleys in the recon tab. Unless you mean this guy, but I'm already using this guy. Honestly, I like the M113G Milan spam, hiding like 7 of them inside a tree line and bonking a BMP convoy is hilarious. Oh yeah, for TKS, yeah. But yeah, now we just wait for our opponent. If Fusion added infantry with Bradleys like Motorozvedka, would that make it good? No. It would still not be enough. Okay, guys, the main problem of 3rd Armored, it's too expensive. And this was the same problem with 119. 119 had the same... Do you know why 119 is now OP? Do you know why it's OP? It's OP now because it gets 2 cars of TO55s. That's why it's OP. It gets 2 cars of TO55s, and it gets BMP2s in the recon tab instead of BMP1s. So you have BMP2s, and you have more TO55s. So you've got IFVs, and you've got cheap. That's why 119 is OP now. And it still has the Spetsnaz and the Spetsnaz OP and all the AT that it needs to survive. That's why it's OP. 3rd Armored doesn't have any of that. 3rd Armored doesn't have forward deploy. It doesn't have AT in the recon tab. It has IFVs, but they are mega expensive and they do nothing. In before. Big D, is your stream maybe delayed? Is the stream delayed for you? I don't know. Okay, there we go. The game is a go. What if 3rd Armored units get as much discount as the game is selling? Well, yeah, then 3rd Armored would be OP. But yeah, like the problem with 3rd Armored, like I said, no AT in the recon tab. Before you say, I'm gonna say, okay, as in before you say something, I'm gonna say, okay, alright. I think American units are too expensive for what they offer. Absolutely, yes, completely agree. Now, they do offer a shit ton. Let me just say that American units are like the best of the best when it comes to quality. However, they are extremely overpriced for that quality and lose in the most basic of ways. I think I lose this fight now. No, I win now. I win this fight. If I'm normal. Yeah, I win this fight. Congratulations. Only use one of the chaparrals. Kill that, please. I'm gonna go cap his back zone. Because I've got a shit ton of CVs with this deck, it really doesn't matter. Are we serious? Okay, I'll get an eagle up then. Wow. I'll get an eagle up. I mean, I was anyways gonna need to get an eagle. But this way I get it a bit earlier. Completely fine with me. So we got Echo, which is good. That's kind of what I wanted to focus on. Now we're gonna go for this. Now we're gonna go for the right side. There we go. So let's go around. And because it's death row, you want to go for the points for death row. So we're gonna go cap his back zone with this helicopter CV. That's our play. Now we just wait. We just wait now. Please don't kill me.
Sergeant Highway is hit! Someone need a guardian angel?
There's two HAs over there, so I could go fight them.
Roger!
Let's actually go take the fight to them. Why not? Could prove useful. I'm actually gonna bring up a Kiowa. I'm gonna leave the Bradley. Bring up a Kiowa because I want the fast ATGM. I want the fast Bradley killing ATGM. Is this an M1A1? Is this an HA? It is. We are shooting things I did not want to be shooting. There we go.
Reverse. We keep facing the enemy. Damn, now it's close. Yes, sir.
This guy's still tracking? That was a bit annoying. That was a mistake on my part. Should not have done that. I'm gonna go cap this now, even though I probably won't make it. I'm gonna get an HA, and I'm gonna get a Hemd truck.
Captain, assault formation. On me. Fly zone is hot.
Yeah, I'm about as dead as that. About as dead as dead men get.
I am listening, Captain.
But now I have a Kiowa here, so that should help me win these fights that I'm trying to take. There it is.
Sergeant Highway, all back.
Oh, he smoked himself off.
Stop and have a
We side-shotted that, so that's nice.
This war will be over by Christmas.
Maybe a dead HA there?
My staff
Quite
and myself
possibly.
are ready, sir.
That's a dead M1. Nice.
Red 6, mount it up.
Alright, we're gonna move away from that PVAD now. We're gonna get another Kiowa up here.
All back. Enemy spotted.
But this is kind of the way that you want to play third hour. Which... What?! Are we serious? Oh, come on!
You will tell your grandchildren. Assault formation.
And there goes all my progress. So I was trading so well, until just a second ago. That's an ass turned M1. I really want that dead. Please go kill it.
We've got Roger.
Now it's fully turned towards me. Wow.
Radio check. Red 1-6. Over. I am listening, Captain. Engage.
Not hit
On
that on
site.
the way out.
All back. Enemy spotted.
Alright, well now we have to get another HA, because we just lost one to a side shot to a normal M1.
We're awaiting. Roger. War Daddy to Red Leader. I am listening.
We take a chill pill and we wait.
Yes, Captain.
Forgot the time.
Cut the engine. We're waiting here. Enemy spotted.
I want to eventually get Charlie. Once I get Charlie, I mean, my focus right now is kind of alpha,
Red Leader. I'm listening.
but that's because he put a lot of HAs here, so I just wanted to deal with that.
Yes, Captain.
I don't want to get caught by surprise by that PVAD there.
Wilco. Yes, Captain. Engage. On site.
I'm gonna get this Eagle out as well, just so I don't lose my Kiowas.
Waiting for
Is
orders.
that the PVAD? Might be. I'm gonna get an Eagle out just so I can see his Eagles. And then I'm gonna get a Fist V. Indeed, I indeed think it is a PVAD. It is. Hit that shot, please.
Waiting for
Nice. Nice. Alright. Whoa.
Go back.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
War Daddy to Red Leader. I am back up. Back up.
Let's get a Bradley CV up in here. Let's get a ACAV and another Fist V.
Waiting for instruction. Roger. Need some extra eyes, sir. Watch out for the red.
I'm gonna get some aircraft troopers next, one here and one here, so I can start seizing position, seizing positions more efficiently than with just scouts. I kind of want to get another OH, but I think I'll give it a minute. I'll give it a minute because I want to go HA here. I'm feeling like we're kind of lacking in the tanks now. It's a double vet HA, so he's got something to support it. Just getting these Kiowas off on these HAs is very, very useful. Makes them go repair for a pretty long time. And also, if he lets me get that many free hits on him, it's even better. And I can actually kill this M1. That's a good stun. If I hit him here, I can kill him. There we go. Very nice. That's an HA. Let's pull back here. There's that ITO that I need to deal with. Let's go test his AA, actually. I'm gonna go straight from the Eagle. Well, depending on how much AA he has. He's got nothing. He's got nothing. Okay, I'm gonna leave him alone with the Eagle because I don't want him to start buying AA yet, at least. Whoa, how does that happen? Oh, please don't do that.
Watch out for the more daddy to red leader. I am listening.
You get these chaparrals up.
At your orders. I got him. I'm running out of ammo. Follow me. Yes, Captain.
There we go.
Everybody, check your ammo. Target, enemy spotted. Damn, it's on.
Why are you constantly...
I'm running out of ammo. Ready, sir. Get ready to engage.
I'll pull back a bit. What I'm gonna do now is I think I'm gonna get actually a Bradley here, a double vetted one, so I can pressure this Bradley up here. Let's pull this guy up. That Koa is shooting, that's good. We're gonna get this Bradley CV up. We're gonna get this shot off. This is actually a dead M1. No, it's not. Yet. Now it is. If I can hit that shot. Perfect. Let's go back here. There's that. Can he still see me? We'll just reload the smoke thing. Land this Kiowa here. We can land this one as well. And we'll put this HA over there. We'll take this spot with this guy and we'll get another aircraft trooper just for that territory season. Let's bring these Kiowas up. This one is double vetted from all the stuff he's killed, so that's good.
Yes, Captain. Sergeant Highway is hit.
Let's get this guy up. We're gonna get a... Ooh, don't do that, please. We're gonna get an M35 supply, like frontline supply, and we're gonna get another M1A1s. Wait, did I get the double vetted? I did. Okay, nice. Alright, I'm gonna get this guy up now. Don't, please don't. Oh, this is dead. Oh, never mind, he missed. That's very nice.
Platoon formed and ready. It's hot here.
Good hit. I'm dead here though.
Back up.
If he misses, nice. I'm alive. Whoa, that's nice. That is nice. Let's get the Kiowa to work here. This guy like this, and I get this guy up here as well. Bring out the HA to bait the shots from the Bradley. Never mind, we don't even have to bait them. Oh, no, wait, we still do. Smoke. Perfect. We can regen our smoke here. Push up this aircraft trooper. This guy's pushing up as well. Get this HE to just deal with this. M2. Please don't die. Oh, sad. Whoa. Okay, that's a bit of an issue. We're gonna get 2 Bradleys for that, actually. Deal with this. Pull back. We can sideshot this, actually. Never mind. Let's smoke back off. We know there's 2 Bradleys up there. He's got so many PVADs! Oh my god, I think my Kiowa's angered him a bit. Just a bit. Yeah. I think my... yeah. Maybe, slightly. Did you not? Get that guy there.
Medic! Can we keep some extra eyes, sir?
I'm gonna get a command over there.
March formation. Move out. Recon unit. Fall back.
Seriously? Please don't target that. What was that shooting?
Recon unit at your orders.
Was that shooting a Kiowa? No, it wasn't.
Fire and maneuver. Waiting for instructions. Be careful. Enemies nearby.
Why can't I give this guy orders? Oh, that's fine.
Awaiting instructions.
Alright, let's get the eagle lurking up again.
I don't need some extra eyes, sir. Recon unit at your orders.
Let's get a Bradley CV.
Warhead, go back. Slow. Halt! Button up. We're engaging.
Alright, now we gotta pull back.
On here.
Because he's just got overwhelming superiority in that area.
Fresh delivery. En route. Stop here.
My issue is that I cannot see his Bradleys. Because once I advance,
Recon unit at your
that's a dead pivot though. There we go. Nice. Meaning I can go with this Kiowa up there. We just gotta take it slowly. Very, very slowly. It is very like time consuming, but it does make for a very enjoyable game, in my opinion. We can maybe start shooting those PVADs there. That's ideally what I'd like to start doing. Nice, good PVAD kill. Smoke away from that, please. Nice, good shit. Regen both of your smokes and then push out again.
Yes, Captain. Enemy spotted. Six so bad. What? Move, but watch our flank. Sergeant, I have nothing else planned for this afternoon.
Oh, let's get actually 2 artillery pieces here. I think you are winning. Yes, definitely. I am most certainly winning. I am 100% confident that I am winning this game.
Enemy spotted. Let's go, quickly. I'll lead the attack myself. Repeat control.
I mean, the control is very visible. The control that I have over this game is very visible. This game, I mean, like this game in particular. Because, like, look what I have set up. This is just pure. I've got him like locked in here with me, literally like in a cobra, you know, wrapped around them. Got an M35 up there, even though I have a HEMT, but the HEMT is more important to be next to the HA. It's too valuable. Let's get this guy to refresh that. So these HAs are moving this way. I'm gonna get a Bradley. Oh my god. Wow. Oh my god! Wait, okay. Very hard to kill your tanks without clusters and AT planes. That is indeed correct. Let's get the Kiowas up here to do their job. Let's get all the Abramses as well. Let's get this guy up. Let's bring this guy up. Since I now know that all of his tanks are here, I can kind of push this without worrying too much about most of my infantry. I'm gonna get another air cav and another air cav down here, because I have a feeling that I'll need. Alright. I'm gonna actually pull the Bradleys a bit back. I'm gonna get an Apache 80GM here. I'm gonna fire on this side though. You can see all of his tanks are literally 1 HP or less. That one's dead as well. Very nice. Let's bring this guy up. And now we can push these guys because, as you recall, we have artillery aiming down on them.
Ready, sir. Sergeant Highway is hit. I'm running out of ammo. Take cover, Lieutenant. 10 degrees up. Fire. What are the orders?
Might have a slight issue with the Bradley there.
Red 6. Mount it up.
Please don't hit me.
It's hot here.
Alright, I'll deal with that.
Sir.
I'm gonna use the Blackhawks as bait to check for nearby AA.
Roger.
For my Kiowas to do
Right
work.
on the floor.
I'll pull all of my tanks back because we're playing a patient game. He is not happy.
Successful hit. Sky
I mean, obviously, right? I think. Is it like playing that PvE campaign and the enemy has a large amount you need to defeat for the mission to end? I haven't played PvE. I haven't played PvE. I'm not sure. Yeah, the campaign is so boring. Definitely. I do not enjoy the campaign at all. At all. That's a dead eye for me.
Let's hope there won't be any enemy air defense.
Alright, let's move this guy back. Okay, so now we know he has a Chaparral, so we have to kind of pull back slightly with the Kiowas here. We can't be too risky with them. We can use the Apache though. And the Kiowas we can use for just spawning from a very long range.
I am listening, Captain.
I'm gonna start building up some tanks over here, and then we can get in
Enemy at
pretty
3
easily.
o'clock high.
I'll continue to have the Blackhawks, kind of like security for my recon helicopters in the back. And I'm gonna get a tank over here, a Bradley, and another Bradley, but a recon one. Oh, he's shooting my aircraft trooper.
Search and destroy.
Let's go try to target that Chaparral. Actually,
Comes down to the
could end up in an interesting predicament. That
All
Chaparral.
back. Where do you want it delivered? At your orders. Copy, sir. Good job, gunner.
Move this guy up. Got an M35.
FedEx, Red 6.
Oh, that's right. This division had lacking supplies. Yeah, this division lacks supplies.
Closing on them, sir.
I was supposed to add more supplies to it, but it's still fine. It's still very good. You can see here the amount of like, just the domination of our opponents. Can he still see me? Yes, he can. Wow.
Stop and have FedEx. Ready to pound them, sir.
I'm gonna move these guys. Can I hit this, please?
All back.
Or miss? Or not?
Ready, sir.
Nice. Good dodge. I'm gonna bomb the hell out of that house.
We'll be faster on the road. Back pedal. Down. Move. At
I
your
wanna
orders.
push up these HAs.
It always comes down to the infantryman and his enemy spotted. Reverse. Damn, that was close. I got him. Calm down, speed, driver.
And now I'm gonna get the M2A2 Bradleys. Skific actually buying artillery? Is this the real Skific? No, I'm a fake.
Maybe a hunt for commies.
I just haven't told you.
Hit.
I'm not real.
Hey, enemy spotted. Let's have a look around.
Side
Got
shot.
a man down.
Nice.
Yes, sir.
Let's not die with that guy.
Commies. Yes, sir. Enemy spotted. I got him. Go back. Slow. It's hot here. Tank ready. Are you sure it's safe there? Yes, sir.
I'm gonna get more tanks. I just kinda need more tanks here to punch through this hole.
Yes, Captain. Assault formation. On me. Waiting for instructions.
Depends, are you talking about Skific the rank 1? Or Skific the rank 4? Or Skific the rank 3? Or the rank 2? Or the rank 5? Or the rank 10?
Tank ready. Move. Let's watch our
I'm not quite sure what Skific we're talking. Bailed out on the CV.
What are your
What Skific are we talking about, guys?
Good job, gunner. Move, move, move. Roger. Search. Yes,
Push
sir.
these HAs up.
Good job, gunner. Yes, Captain.
Let's not do that.
Roger. Search. In
Oh, there's an Apache 80 GG. Good luck next. GG. Well played to the guy. I mean, He tried, you know, he tried his best.
Ready to supply.
How are you moving your units in perfect attack formation? Lots of experience. And you can see the guy we just completely decimated his attack. Game lasted 22 minutes, we had a KD of 6. We lost only one tank, I want it to be known. We lost only one tank, and that was that unlucky side shot at the beginning of the game. Everything else was fire team laws and the helicopters. Nothing else. We lost nothing else. Yeah. But now, congratulations to myself, I guess, because now we are top 2. Let's do another... I don't think the Skiffic rank then has artillery DLC. Gold. I'll do, so I did 3rd armored now. I did 16D. We'll do TKS now as requested. Let me just fill out this division here with what I want. Does this one tap? I think it does. I'm actually not quite sure. I guess we'll figure out on the way, eh? It's fine, I won't even use it. I'll use these guys. The Geno rockets are good. At least I remember them being good. We'll do the Alpha Jet as well. Actually, we won't do the Alpha Jet because we can't afford it. Then we'll do 2 sets of Gazelles with the Gazelle cannon. The tank tab is atrocious. I just don't even want to look at it, honestly. The Recon tab is where it's at, though. The Recon tab is goated. Got time for 79th tank div? We'll do that as well. Sure. One second here. Yeah, we got time. We still got almost 1.5 hours. So it's fine. We have time. Triple vet 3. They will be absolutely goated on this though. 7 MP5s. That is insane. I want that to be known. That is insane. These guys in the Sonderwagen, and then you get these. And that leaves only 2 AA slots. Oh no. Oh no. We're in a slight predicament. I want this. I definitely want this. I want that very much. We'll remove this for that. And we'll remove... What will we remove? We'll remove a card of these guys. We don't need them. Let's be honest. So we do... roll 2s as well. And you put this in something that costs 2 points. I don't think I have enough CVs. I'm gonna want another CV, I think, maybe. Or, no, I want more Gazelles. Alright, we're doing TKS, and then we're doing 79th. This is the way. Did I change the streak? Is it supposed to be 31? Guys, can you remind me? Is it supposed to be 30? Oh, we got the same guy again. Is this supposed to be 31? Did I change it after I won that 3rd armored mirror game? I'm not sure if I did. For TKS, Gazelle cannons, and then more Gazelle cannons. Especially because he's third armored. He's got nothing to counter the speed. So we do 110 points though. I did not look at that though. I did not look at that. We might start paying the price for this.
Der Kommandant begrüßt Sie an Bord.
It's fine though. I think we'll be fine. We got the Panzerfaust 3, which is a really good Panzerfaust. We start with 2 AMX RCs, one going down here and one going over here, obviously. And then you do BGS. BGS, send it over there. And we'll do a BGS over here on the left. VLRA Milan to back everything up.
Prêt à faire feu.
And we're here as well.
On part à la charge.
Then you do just Kampfpanzers, like this.
Kajapa, kampfbereit.
And we'll do this AA to stop future helicopter attacks. And then the CVs. Do one CV.
Panzerjäger
Start.
bereit.
It'll go down here to the left, and then Kampfpanzers. We'll send 2 over here, and 1 over there, and 1 down here. I have the VLRAs. 1 down there, 1 down there, and the last one over here. I think this is the most optimal way to play TKS. It's kind of just a rush spam thingy. Rush spam thingy, you know, the M48s, the Kampfpanzers, use the Gazelle cannons, use the BGS, and you exploit the fact that your opponent is also playing a shitty division called 3rd Armored. That's kind of the way that you want to do it, I'd say. Oh, and our opponent is ready, so we can start the game. But yeah, I'm pretty sure this is gonna be a stomp because he's playing 3rd Armored on Chemical. It's going to take literal years for his tanks to arrive, whereas my shit gets left online in 2 seconds.
À toutes les sections. Ennemis repérés. On attend les ordres.
He does the OH thingy, but I'm not interested in killing off the OHs. The OHs are gonna die to my VLRAs, so I'm gonna ignore them with Gazelle cannons. I'm interested in the infantry that he has over here to hold the front line. That's what I'm interested in.
Ennemis repérés. Vous avez repéré des avions. Bravo les mecs. Befehlsstelle bereit.
Stream snipe, yes or no?
Ils nous ont repérés.
No, don't snipe me. I'm playing TKS.
Je vous un rouge en moins.
Okay, it looks like most of his opener is up here in the north. So that's not gonna be good for him, because I just get into here and I'll stop his advance immediately.
Ennemis repérés.
Oh wait, never mind. What? How does 3rd Armored have this many points? Did he just start with nothing? Like, yeah, like his start is just a tank and nothing else. Wow, that's pretty weak.
Wir schaffen es. Ausweichen. À toutes les sections. Hit Au rapport.
How did these guys get stressed so easily? They're double vet. They're supposed to be very good. Come Come on, what is this? I've been scammed. Also, my Milan died here to the Bradleys, unfortunately.
Cible détruite.
Let's get the Panzer up there. Let's get the M48 command. Let's get a bunch of M48s down here for
Au
this.
rapport. Sickern langsam ins Gelände.
Let's get a P1 Milan over here on the left for the Bradleys. This is dead. Never mind, I missed.
Wir nähern uns dem. Mir war die Kugel gar nicht wert. Kamerad am Boden. Ennemi en vue. Préparez-vous.
I'm gonna get a helicopter supply for the right because I do need to reinforce it fast and I don't have that much time.
Yes, sir.
Oh, if he goes into my green berries, that'll be perfect.
Out. Halt. Abwarten und beobachten. Let's go. And watch out for the rest. Verdammt, es hat einen erwischt. Ihr Führer hier. Melde auftretenden Feind. On attend les autres. Salut!
Perfect. Alright, let's just get green berets basically everywhere.
Fine. Ready. Alright, sweetheart. What do you
What? Oh, that was a CV.
ausweichen? Summon.
What? Okay,
Fahrer.
that was weird. I thought that was a...
Neue
I thought
Befehle.
that was a Bradley, and yet again, I got stunned to infinity and beyond. Oh, my MXRC died, which is not ideal. You don't want to be losing them. You don't want to be losing them because you only get 2, and I lost both of mine, so... Hey, but this is what my supply lines look like on the bright side.
Neue Befehle.
Oh, I'm dead here. Please, please forget about me.
Wir schaffen es.
Ow.
Ja, bei erkanntem Feind. Feuer frei.
He doesn't seem to forget as easy as I thought he would. Let's get Gazelle Hots here. And actually, I'm gonna turn this tank CV around, and I want my own Furinks to go to the north here. I'm gonna get these 2 to go up here and secure the position so that I can... Actually, I'll clear this up with... No, I won't. I most certainly won't. Oh, that's a CV. Yeah, I'm dead.
Second platoon. Let's go.
Oh, wait, never mind.
À vos ordres. En arrière.
Oh, that's not ideal. What was that? That was a sensational dodge. Holy hell, did you see that? I'm gonna get F104s. I've got 8 104s.
Einsatzbereit.
Yeah, and I'm gonna use everything to just break through here. And I've got Gazellots to back me up. And for this guy, I have my own solutions. Can my control key work, please? Thank you.
Klasse, Volltreffer. Bin stolz auf euch.
For kill of the CV, back away. There's still a CV here, which is like really annoying.
Positionieren in Bereitschaft.
There's the M1A1. Let's go. Go, go, go.
Panzer halten.
Oh! Oh, beautiful side shot from the Panzer. And then I cannot see him anymore. Well, that's a shame. I wish I could see him.
Neue Befehle, Kommandant.
Gazellots are there to do work.
Fahrer. Wurde erledigt.
Very nice work.
One more hit.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Why is that invisible?
Moving out. Hier nein, hier. Voll auf positionieren. Hier Führer hier. Melde auftretenden Feind. Hier dort. Oui, mon commandant. Just get me out of here. Löwe hört.
Alright, let's go.
All right, sweetheart. What do you wait?
There it is. There's the M1A1. Turn off your weapons. Because I don't want you wasting your missiles.
Einheiten. Feind is out and
Let's go. Go, 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 go. M48 supremacy. Hit this, please. Hit this, maybe, please. Okay. You'll hit it one day. Don't worry. Don't worry, Bob. You'll hit it one day. Just make sure you actually hit it one day, otherwise it'll be very, very sad. And make sure to also not forget where you're fucking... Okay. Watch him hit the CV. Okay, he didn't. At least he didn't. We might have an issue. I am in a very side-shuttable position here. Yes! Oh, that was golden. Oh, that was so good. Oh, oh, my Fuhrens. This is in a doozy. Please don't kill our commander. Please don't kill my commander. Our commander. My commander. I call them emotional support and one of force. That is a valid name. I'm gonna start calling them that as well. That is a valid name. That's basically all they do as well. It's like, it's a very valid name.
Fahrer, langsam rückwärts. Komm raus am Boden. Stabil.
Man, I hate having no IFVs. I don't know what to buy, because if I buy tanks, they die to the shitty Bradleys, and if I buy infantry, they die to the shitty Bradleys. Like, what do I buy? I don't know. Let's get green berets to fill like the fucking front up, and then I'll find my way, I guess. Well, that pivot is dead at least. Why are you reversing that way?
Hier Kürassier. Melde auftretenden Feind.
Bruh. There's an Abrams there now? How am I supposed to kill that? Oh, maybe not.
Stellung. Feuer vorwärts.
Let's try and go for this. I'm gonna try and go for it. I'll clear it off with a Gazelle cannon. I get a BGS squad in here. I'll get Pioneer Carl Gustavs as well. Let's try to kill this EV while we're at it. Why not?
Den haben wir
How fast do I reload? 60 seconds. Okay.
Ihr seid hier.
60 seconds.
Gestartet.
60 seconds. 113. Let's spam go. Alright, sir.
Den sollen wir knacken.
I'll get right on it. As soon as my front just stops collapsing for everyone. Yeah, these guys. Alright. Time to spam them. Chat plays the game for me. Okay, well, I might be dying here. A little bit.
Braucht jemand Munition? Vollgas, voraus. Ruhe.
Oh, so that's why that is happening. 50% accuracy and we've missed.
Den haben wir geknackt. Kajapa.
Oh, we missed again.
Keine Munition mehr.
Oops, I did it again.
Yes, sir. Sind auf Ziel. Gute Arbeit.
Alright, we killed the CUE.
Führungsfahrzeug bereit.
Now, we can effectively run away from the enemy. So much for DDR spirit, even though we're not DDR. We're the other side.
Wurden getroffen. Flugscheinwerfer ausgefallen.
Yo, we hit him this time! And he hit us back. That's not fair. You're not supposed to shoot back.
Cooler, Kommandant.
Can we kill that M1? That's pushing.
Feuer.
Please.
Ich habe hier das Kommando.
Please.
Wir seid hier. Voll auf Munition.
Please.
Gestartet.
Can I see him?
Beware. Commies nearby.
There he is. Let's go.
Wen haben Sie es abgeschickt?
Let's go. We can see him now.
Wir seid hier. Voll auf munitioniert und gestartet.
Meow meow. Hit that.
Beständige Wirkung im Ziel.
I near missed him. That's an improvement. That's an improvement from emotional support. I have to give them that. I have to give them that much. That's an improvement from emotional support. Alright, but anyways, time to spam even more Milans so that we can start dealing with his IFVs.
Karte an dieser Koordinate absitzen.
GG. There we go, the TKS.
Einsatzbereit. C'est parti. We got a man down.
Good luck next time, but not VME.
Aufnehmen, dass einer, den man nicht sieht.
Oh, that was pretty not cool. We'll do a 79th game now as requested. Is my 79th valid? 1 second, let me see. It is valid. Play 152nd. I'll do it like tomorrow on a different account because I don't have it on this one. Yeah, I don't have it on this one. I'll play it on a different account tomorrow and then I'll play it. 1 second. Rank 1 already? No. It is it is technically impossible for me to get this account to rank number 1. And the reason is my main account is a lot, and I mean a lot of elo ahead. Around 70 elo ahead. That is a shit ton of games on this level. On this account, 70 elo is like 30-40 games. 30 games. That is a lot. A lot of games. I mean, you can see just... And which one is this? Well, this one was the 4th account, but as you can see here now, I've put it in the top 2. So now it's technically considered the second, apparently. But yeah, so technically this is the second one. My goal is to get this second one pretty high elo today, and then tomorrow we will be doing this account. We'll be doing this account, I think, and then this one. Nice, good victory ratio there, and here. And here. This account is cursed though. This account has a pretty bad victory ratio, 90%. It's pretty low. The reason is it disconnected a shit ton of times. So I consider this account cursed, even though I haven't had a disconnect yet, and I don't want to jinx myself. But I haven't had a disconnect yet. In this session today so far. But on this account, it's disconnected a shit ton of times. Like, more than half of these are disconnects. This was a disconnected draw, and more than half of these losses are disconnects. It's pretty unlucky, honestly. But what can you do? Rough, yeah. And on my main account here, 6 of these are disconnects. 6 of these are disconnects, and these are disconnect draws. BG, maybe he thinks you're from Belgrade. Maybe. Well, I mean, I am. Yo, it's Starman. Yo, it's Starman. I know this guy. Right. So 79th, as requested. We're doing MI2, and we are trying to win against 56 on the bad side of the chemical. Gonna be pretty rough for me, honestly. Pretty rough for me. I think we'll be fine though. We can manage. We'll do 2 Spetsnazes here. We'll do a Spetsnaz for the left, and we'll do for the far left. We'll just start with Radka. I don't think we'll need more. We'll do 2 BRM1Ks. We'll do 3 BRM1Ks. Here. We'll do 2 BMP2s. For here is fine, we don't need anything. Perfect. And then you open to your 55s. And 2 Tunguskos like this. very similar opener to 119, FYI. A very, very similar opener to 119. I never believed in the size doesn't matter until I saw your inf tab. You mean for 3rd armored or you mean for 79th? For 3rd armored, yeah, I only have 3 cards in the infantry tab. And for here in 79th, I mean, there's only one thing that you really can do for 79th infantry tab. Of course, you get Sappery and all of that. You don't need it though. You just get away with the infinite IFVs and then, well, whatever we're doing over here. It just looks short. Yeah. all of my inf tabs look short in tank divisions. Basically all of them. Unless I'm playing just an infantry division, then it doesn't. Also, I think I want to do a Rugenair Rugenair game after this. Rugenair's gonna be fun. I really want to play it. I think you are winning. Yeah, no, I'm winning. I'm winning. Oh wait, that victory I didn't date. There we go. Just waiting for our opponent now. What does Tunguska mean in Russian? I don't know what it means in Russian. I can tell you what Guska means in Serbian though. It means geese, or rather it means goose. And my opponent is ready, let's go. In Russian though, I don't know what it means. His 56 is gonna be pretty rough. He's gonna start with lots of the double-vetted BMP2s in his recon tab. That's gonna be an issue. I think we'll manage though. The MI2s are gonna get sacrificed because he gets the Spetsnaz screw stingers, so he definitely will be cutting their lives short. There he is. Now he's there.
Оттуда пешком.
It's just a region in Russia. Oh, well, there you go. Tunguska is just a region in Russia.
Оттуда пешком.
Whoa, what?
И в стороны. Врезаемся. Сделал его. Движение на горизонте.
Wow, okay, so he is sending a BMP-2 down there, which is annoying. I'm gonna have to go deal with that. I'm gonna buy a BV first tick, and that Stinger is also dead, so that's good for me.
Вернем здесь наблюдательный пост.
All in all, pretty good start so far.
Говорят, эта война будет быстрой.
Forgot to buy a CV. Bad start. Bad start. Most Russian missiles are named after plants or more rare rivers. Doesn't Osa mean wasp? I mean, in Serbian it means wasp. I don't know about Russian.
Разведка боем вперед. Он так и не понял, что это было.
Pretty sure it means wasp.
Прием.
Although I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm not the expert.
Боеприпасов не осталось.
How have we missed 4 out of 4 of our RPG-22s? Like, are we serious? How does that even happen? Like, you just decide one day I'm gonna miss everything that my commander said to shoot. Come on, man. Get real.
Даем назад. Аккуратно. Да, ждем. Нас заметили. Боеприпасов не осталось.
And he capped that as well. It's like,
По местам.
nice. We're pushing this gradually. We just have to be careful not to lose the MiG-27s, because they, not the MiG-27s, the Tunguskas, because they are very, very important. On Google, Tunguska comes out as a meteor explosion.
Наводчик. Проверка связи. Прием.
So I guess it's a region in Russia and a meteor explosion.
Указаний.
Why not?
Я броня. Цель обнаружена. К стрельбе готов. Разведка боем. Вперед.
Oh, he's on a fucking +8. Okay, I gotta. Alright. I thought I was gonna be like, I'm gonna let him tick for a while, you know, I'll be fine. He's on a fucking +8. I have 4 minutes to straighten this out.
Попадание.
He, otherwise he might just win on the points, straight up.
Нас заметили. Готов. Вперед. Огонь с коротких. Давно хотел посетить Австралию.
I think he forgot the CV. Most certainly, yes. Absolutely. We noticed this, yes. And then I forgot to buy it the first tick as well, and then I didn't buy it the second tick as well, because I thought I was being smart. And then in fact, I am stupid.
Новых указаний.
Can we go steal that Ural, please?
Движение на горизонте.
I'm gonna go and try and break through everywhere, but again, I think he might just win here on the points. I cannot let him cap that. I cannot let him cap that. I cannot let him cap that. No, 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 no. Behave well. Do not cap that under any circumstance. I'm sorry, I cannot. I have to forbid you from 70% chance. Are we serious? Why are you And now he caps it, and now I lose.
Штаб разведки.
Yep, there you go. Nice.
Даем назад. Стой. Сперва нужно осмотреться. Хорошо.
Oh, finally, was that so hard? He's on a fucking +9. We gotta start chopping down this tick and fast. Holy shit.
Враг периметр. Караул в ружье. Удивить, значит победить. Торможу. Достанем их из-под земли.
Alright, I cut him off. So,
Еще чуть-чуть.
well, my BMP-2 got destroyed.
Не понял, что это было.
I'm reloading faster than him though. So I do win this fight. Fortunately for me.
К бою готов.
Perfect. You know what fight I lose though? This shitty fight that I decided to take in the middle of the town.
Молодец,
Alright.
наводчик.
I am starting to kind of regain my control over the situation.
Разведка боем. Вперед. Болван.
What is happening to all the ADGMs I've fired? I fired 3 ADGMs and they all just haven't seemed to have shot properly for some reason. I don't know.
Цель обнаружена.
What about now? Let's try again.
В вашем распоряжении. Хорошо горит.
I don't know if it's just like, what, like, am I doing something wrong, or like, because obviously not. It's like, I'm just shooting 80 GMs, and they're just all in the ground for some reason. Oh, well, that's GG for the BRM ones and the BMP2s, I guess. Yep. It is fine, though. Hopium, copium. No, 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 no. Turn around, cap that. There's that BMP2. The BMP2 of Doom. Alright, we're gonna cap this and we're gonna move on to this zone. And then we are on the +8 and not him. In fact, we will be on a bigger tick than him. Than he was. I'm glad I found the stinger, but I have exceptional optics right there, and I can't see the Bradley, the BMP2. Let's shoot. Nice. Oh, he's got the rear stat. Oh no, run away! Run away! He's got the rear stat. What? Oh, come on. Nice, good hit. Nice! Goated. Can he see me? Yes. Quick answer. Yes, but that's dead. Holy shit, triple vet Tunguska. Look at this. Do you use spacebar often? Yes. It's bound for my planes. So whenever I want to evac Metis squads, of course. Basically, whenever I want to evac my planes, I click space. I mean, now I'm using it often when I'm using when I'm using planes. But if I'm not using planes, well then of course I'm not using it often. You know, it's kind of the way it goes. He cannot dodge this, it's a cluster anyways. Yeah, that's dead. In fact, because he went out of the building, it just went worse for him. And of course I got hit first shot. Nice. Actually, let's pull that back, because I just got shot at. Let's finish these metas off though. And then we'll come back. On a +12. Nice. Juicy. Well, that TO-55 is short-lived, but it's a +12 anyway, so I can't really care. I'm warnoing it. Brutal reversal. I'm warnoing it. We're all warnoing it. I heard something. Oh. GG, well played. GG's. The comeback is real. The comeback is always real. This guy's a really nice guy. He's a mate of mine. 85. We said we'd do a Rugenair game now. So that's, I guess, what we're doing. Rugenair suffering. Also time to update the streak. Also, I was asking about the jump to warning function, but binding evac to spacebar seems like a good idea. Yeah, about that. So I'll show you when we get into the game. But the jump to warning is useless because you can jump to the warning by simply clicking on the alert. By simply clicking on the alert that pops up, you know how it says enemy spotted or enemy contact or this Desatiniki RPG 7 is getting shot at, or T62 is getting shot at. If you just simply click left mouse button, click on that alert, it will take you to that alert. So it's useless because what is the point of binding something to something if you can just click on it and boom, it's done, you know? So that's what and so you no longer need to use space for that. You can use space for evac because it's very comfortable. And then also, I mean, okay, wait here. Let's take a look at my controls. I can explain all of them. So, we've got WASD, that's self-explanatory. Next unit, type in selection. Oh, wait, also, I have a video on controls if you want to copy them, but I'll go through them now anyways. 1 second, I'll bring it up. I'll go through them anyways. But if you want to watch a video, here it is. Just 1 second. Get shareable link. Here it is. That's the controls video, but I'll go through them now anyways. So basically, next unit type in selection tab. This is your normal like tab function, and then next unit in selection caps lock. So what this does is, if you want to go from T80BV to T80BVK, you do this. You use tab, and if you want to go from T80BV to T80BV. If you want to go from T80BV to T80BV, you click caps lock. These beacons I cannot use because I have a 75% keyboard. I mean, you can see it right here. There are no F buttons on my keyboard. Like, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3. Wait, here, I'll show you this way. 1, 2, 3, but there are no Fs. The only way I can use Fs is if I click FN, which is on the other side of my fucking keyboard. It's all the way over here. If you can see that, I don't know. There it is. So that's the only way that I can use the F1, F2, F3 keys, and that's very unergonomical to click every single time if you want to use a beacon. So what I do is I bound beacon enemy spotted, which is practically universal, right? If you want to attack something, you do enemy spotted. If you want to do something, you just do enemy spotted. It's universal. So I bound this to R, and every single time I just have to click R to spam it, and it's very ergonomical. It's very easy. I unit information, that's normal. Turn weapons off, this is normal. This is normal. This is normal. Return fire X. So I was the guy who turned off auto sale because I didn't want the AI selling my transport. Now I have it turned on, but I'm still addicted to clicking the sell button, which is Z. And so because I'm so addicted to clicking the sell button, which is Z, I cannot use return fire as Z. So I have to do return fire X, which is basically right next to Z, so it doesn't make that much of a difference. But that's the reason behind that. We're doing a Rugenair game now, and we're fighting 20th Panzerna, which is my division. Never mind, he doesn't want to play it out. Okay. Well, that's a relief because his division is infinitely times better. That was his second game with Pact. How unlucky for me. How unlucky. His second game of Pact ever, and he's playing a much better division than me. Wow. I don't know why he'd go around ruining his elo like that. Like, he was genuinely... I mean, this is a pretty good victory ratio. 72%. It's pretty good. I mean... It's not bad at all, you know. But I don't know why they surrender like that. Alright, we search again then. But yeah, alright, let's get back to the explaining of the controls. So, yeah, that's why I use Return Fire X, because I'm addicted to clicking Z for sell. Alt auto cover, this is basically, it turns off your auto cover setting, meaning that you can hide your troops behind buildings even though you have auto cover turned on. They will not go back into the building because this turns it off. Fired position T, this is default. Move, this is, it just doesn't display it, but this is right click. Move fast is F default, attack Q default. This is default, this is default, this is default, this is default, this is default. Evac space, so this is what I changed, and it's from the, I stole it from the change awareness event, basically, but I think it's better with evac on space, and you just click the awareness event. This does not work. This is a setting that does not work. I don't know why they even have it in there, but yeah, it does not work. This Z I said already. Land helicopter, back mouse button, so I press, this is, can I bring the mouse forward? I press that to click to land my helicopter, and I press V to lower its altitude. Toggle pause, probably some single player stuff. C's, this is the AI order. This is basically the AI order for C's. It's fucking horrible, don't use it. Don't use AI orders. Unless it's like counter battery. But personally, I don't even like counter battery, the AI order. I'd much rather myself. I trust myself more than I trust this AI, you know? But yeah, that's basically all the controls, you know? And then you've got display all, there's toggle score panel. At the top of the HUD. Wait, I want to try this out. Merger on. Thanks. I used to use the grid keys, and I think this would. Wait, no. Did I save? I did. I save. I think I saved. Yo, it's this guy. It's this guy from yesterday. Okay, wait. Alright, so I'm clicking the button that I assigned to click, and it is unfortunately not working, is all I can say. So apparently this also doesn't do anything. Unless this is supposed to be when the game starts, or if it's for single player. But I guess we'll find that out soon, won't we?
Hütet euch vor schönen Frauen und Technik, die die Rüst bauen. Wir sind ganz vor.
Facing 157th, which is kind of better than my division, because he's got T55s, lots of them, and I don't have so many. I think I'm gonna go for an attack. I'm gonna go for an attack and swing around as a defense. That's what I'm gonna do.
Was sind Ihre Befehle?
For the town, to fight in it, we do Reservisten, this, we do this, we do the Espionage as well, and you do KSKs.
Der Kommandant an dieser Position abgesessene Kampfweise. Sollen wir wen mitnehmen?
I will remove a T-72 though.
Wir sind ganz so.
I will transfer one of these guys to here.
Wir sind Ihre Augen- und Ohrengenosse. Bringen Sie uns verstanden. Ende. Feuer und Bewegung. Wir können beides. Start auf Fahrt! Hier Puma sind auf Empfang.
This is kind of my deployment. So Marine Pioneers, Reservisten in, and the SPG-9s to cause havoc, and then the tanks as well. And so the good part about the way that I built my my Rugenair deck is it what's it called? It has a lot of these light vehicles. You can see here SPG-9s, and this is actually an AA piece for an infantry unit. So an infantry unit that gets an AA piece as its APC. Might just rebind some of them to WASD while I'm at it. I can never really get comfortable with WASD camera control. If you want, like camera control, I use scroll for, I mean, obviously everyone uses scroll, right? Everyone uses scroll like this. Most of the time I just zoom in and out while I'm moving something. You can also use fourth Moschützen next. We can do a fourth Moschützen game. So if you take a look at the keyboard down at the bottom right, redirect your attention to down there. If I hold down Control, and you'll see it light up on the keyboard there. I'll ignore the SU-15s, I can't really care. If I hold down Control and then click W, A, S, or D, as you can see here, my camera moves. My hand is off the mouse. So as you can see here, I can move my camera like this using Control. You know, if you're looking for more than one way to control your camera, there's a little tip. This is kind of bad because all of my... Oh, that's just great. Alright, well, the good part about having... Let's not use all that to that. I unfortunately cannot use air. I have to wait. We just have to wait for these MI8s to leave me alone, because I've got no AA. Actually, we can push this to distract the MI8. Yep, perfect. That was bad though, I shouldn't have done that. I'm gonna get more of these guys just to take the town. I'm gonna have infinite AA. Not sure if it's just me, but I feel like I have better situation awareness when I click on the mini-map to move the camera. Yes, that. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. That is another way to move the camera. But yeah, if you can, it's really useful if you understand and can read and have an understanding of the distance proportions of this minimap. Can we not do that to that MI8? So it's very important to know that, because it is nice to be able, let's just say there's an event over here, you're zoomed in, you don't have the time to zoom out and then zoom in over on some other side of the map. It's really nice if you know what you are, if you know the distance proportions and you know the map, you can just click and immediately transfer to the side that needs your attention most. Anyways, we'll just push this town because it's literally dead empty. There's nothing here that's gonna stop me from winning this game. More helicopters, indeed. Let's get a shell card. I'm a bit mad. Let's go for the SU-15. I'm pretty much dead here, but not like I care. Oh my god. The double vetted 57 mil. Nice. Okay. So I'm gonna drag those cars away and I'm gonna put 3 of these guys in here. Let's push these guys. And let's use these AA guns a bit more. And let's use all of this. Ooh. Let's get the Meridas up because I'm gonna have a problem dealing with all of these I'm gonna have a big problem dealing with all of those Jesus Christ, I forgot about how much this guy loves to spam his defensive units. He doesn't have a single offensive unit, it's all defense. I can pretty much kill all of these Malyutkas with that one T-55 I sent there to reinforce. If I play it well. I've missed so many times. Get it? Whoa, 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 you can still see me? What? Oh, wait, no, you're shooting this guy. There's an Su-25 incoming, but it's going to die. Look at this. Just watch. You don't need AA when you've got you don't need SAM sites if you've got 70 million spag. Let's just run all of this through. He's basically dead. He has nothing there. I'll start spamming those small T-55s now. Wow, that is sad. What? Oh my god, how many does he have? I thought it was over. I thought the Malyutka nightmare was over. He's got a lot more of them. Jesus. This guy's dedicated to the defense. Good on him, I guess. Let's get this MI2 in here. I'm gonna get a Molchitz and BTR in here. Now that might be an issue. Oh, never mind, it's not. That's dead. Oh, never mind. It's cause it's cause a lot of my AA died. That's why he's alive. Nice, we're killing off all the IS-2s and stuff. That's a dead Su-25. Didn't know it was that dead though. I'm gonna get more Molchitz and BTRs here. Yeah, these guys don't have any AT, so I can just run through them. This is raps, to be honest. GG's. That was the Rogan Air game. Gilo 87. Bit wonky, a bit wonky. Soon you will throw Skiffic off that first place. Oh, that's going to get pinned. That's getting pinned. It's yeah. Soon I'll overthrow Skiffic, my mortal enemy. You need push-ups and sit-ups and plenty of juice to overthrow Skiffic. No one's overthrowing me. Only myself. Only myself. Might I request some glorious Dragonfly gameplay at some point? Dragonfly gameplay? What do you mean by that? You mean like, is that like a game? What is Dragonfly? Let's say, oh, we already said it. Well, what is Dragonfly? Why is it always the same people? Because the ranked system does not have enough players to match me. Oh, that. Oh, the shitty plane in 35th. Ah, yes. We will do. Why not? We will do. It's always the same people because there's not enough people in queue. For some reason. I mean, not for some reason, but there's not enough people in queue. And so, instead of me searching for 20 minutes, the rank system says, well, this guy's been searching for a long enough time, let's match him against the same person because, well, there's no one else in queue right now. It gets better on weekends. On weekends, I mean, it's Friday, but on weekends it gets better because there's more players and then you don't meet the same people as much. As a meme, of course. Yeah. No worries. We'll do 35th. We'll do 35th as a meme. Why not? But we'll be doing it tomorrow because this is the last game of the day. This is the last game of the day. I'm gonna do the same thing actually, except for now I'm gonna have a... now I'm going to stop it. I hope.
Bringen Sie uns dorthin, Genosse. Führen Sie uns, folgen Sie uns oder gehen Sie aus dem Weg.
There we go. That should be enough to stop him. I'm gonna add...
Aufklärer bereit.
Actually, I'm not gonna add anything. Yeah, I'm not gonna add anything. Wait, I'll remove this, add this instead, and send it over here, and now I can get another one. Nice.
Wir Puma sind auf Empfang. Bringen Sie uns dorthin, Genosse.
Well,
Aufklärer bereit. Neue Befehle.
do you think Recon PT-76 is useful? Yes, very much. In fact, look how many I have in my opener. It's very useful. It's got pretty good range, it's got really good range, and it's got 45% accuracy. So, the closer you are to it, the better chance it has to hit, and so it actually ends up hitting quite a lot. And it's a good opener unit to stop early enemy vehicles that are overreaching their bounds, you know? For example, if an enemy vehicle comes down this road and it's trying to get to like here, it's not gonna make it because I have a PT-76 and it's gonna shoot the shit out of it. And it's also a good support unit. It's got 0.76 HE, so I mean it's fine at doing infantry damage. It's pretty good. I like it.
Augen und Ohren, Genosse.
How do you differentiate between defensive units and offensive ones? Something that's not, for example,
Feindkontakt.
this is a defensive unit. Why? Because it's towed, and it's towed, and it's slow, therefore slow, and it doesn't have a lot of HP. So that's a defensive unit. It can be used in an attack, but that's only to pressure the opponent more. It's only to put pressure on the opponent during said attack. That's what that does. Oh my Jesus, look at that.
Gehen wir das Lagebild. Infanterie bereit. Wir haben Verluste.
Oh my God, they're just all going in. Alright, okay.
An alle.
So, the festival's about to begin, I guess.
Ausweichen. Neue. Wir bohren ein. Feind erkannt.
I'm gonna get a bunch of Mochitsun in here, and I'm gonna win this fight. Do you miss getting static versus mobile? Do you miss getting HIMARS spam when you want to try out the mod again? Andre! Andre! No! No, I don't want to try that mod out again, and I don't want to get HIMARS spammed again. No, thank you, please. No, I do not want that. Please no. That was not fun. I mean, actually it was. It was pretty fun. Where's my CV? And that just happened. Okay.
Mitten im Aufführung. Jawohl, Herr Kommandant. Aufsitzen. Bewegliche Befehlsstelle bereit. Bunker, fordern Sie neue Munition an.
Uh-oh.
Sammeln. Befehlsausgabe.
Bad things are happening over here.
Nicht runter.
Ideally, oh my god, this is so annoying. He just spams so many of these defensive units.
Spähgruppe bereit. Bewegung. Sie sind nicht auf Bunker. Fordern Sie neue Munition
It's like he's literally entrenching himself every single time. It's so annoying.
Sammeln. Befehlsausgabe.
Get two of these guys.
Mitten im Aufführung. Sperrbestand aufgebraucht. Brauchen Unnachschub.
Is that the only one and only Andre? Yes. Also check forward mouse button. Oh yeah. No, it doesn't work. No, I'm clicking it right now. It doesn't work. Pretty sure you can also see it on like on the keyboard down below. There's also a mouse next to it. I'm clicking it right now. It's not doing it. Unfortunately, I wish it did do something. I wish it did do something. It just doesn't.
Abgesessene Kampfhaltung. Einsatzbefehl, Karte, Kompass. Kann losgehen. Wir fahren los. Bunker, fordern Sie neue Munition an.
Why did they turn around when they have such a good angle of attack?
Bestätige Wirkung
There we
im
go.
Ziel.
Alright, wait guys. Watch this angle of attack.
An alle Einheiten. Feindgerichtet.
So watch this.
Der Kommandant Sanitäter!
Watch what these guys can do. Look at this. Look at the rockets that they're shooting. Look at how they're fucking shooting from like infinitely. I mean, it's honestly great. I love these guys. I love these guys. They're really good for support.
Motor an, Abfahrt.
I just don't understand why did they turn around when they have such a good angle of
Starkem
attack.
Abwehrfeuer. Puma Ende. Infanterie bereit.
Oh, here comes the second wave of Manitas. Doesn't this guy like learn from his mistakes? Like fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on you. Fool me 3 times, it's just shame on me at this point.
Kommen. Bestätige Wirkung im Ziel. Ausweichen. Ausrücken und Deckung zu Deckung. Feind vernichtet.
He did the exact same strategy
Neuer Spähauftrag.
last time, and the actually I've played against this guy a lot of times at this point, like 4 or 5 times, and he's always doing the same exact thing. Why? I don't know.
Gefechtsgeschwindigkeit. Korridor, Joho. Haltet Ausschau nach dem Klassenfeind. Sie brauchen einen Versorgungspunkt. Stellung. Wieder was. Startangriff. Achtung.
No, and I'm dead. Yo, never mind actually.
Aufklärer bereit. Der ist hinüber. Sickern langsam ins Gelände.
I lost my CV again. Sad day.
Punktüberprüfung durch.
I'm gonna get my T-55s up to kill these Malyutkas, and then we're gonna have a good day.
Gebt mir Morphin. Und noch eine Leichtsack.
Oh, so many defensive units.
Lauschhall.
So annoying as well.
Haltet Ausschau nach dem Klassenfeind. Feind gesichtet.
Oh, did you see that slight bit of red over here?
Es hat mich erwischt. Aufklärer bereit. Und noch eine leichte Infanterie. Erstatte Meldung bei Akku. Feind bereit zur Rekonstruktion, Genosse. Feind vernichtet.
Finally, we're gonna kill off all of these Malyutkas.
Ruhe, herhören. Ausrücken, aber wachsam bleiben. Sammeln. Und noch eine Leichtsack. 9 Einsatzraum. Hier bohret ein. Feind erkannt! Sanitäter!
What the fuck did the crook just shoot at? It just shot at the street. Why is the cook trying to improvise?
Ausrücken, los! Feind vernichtet! Hier Bewohner 4! Waffensysteme scharf!
Alright, time to use all of these guys. Oh wait, but the Krugs are there. I can't use these guys until I clear the Krugs at least. Oh, that's unfortunate.
5. Kompanie, der Fußbus fährt immer! Hafer! Gefechtsgeschwindigkeit! Feind vernichtet! Wir haben Verluste! Rasch! Neue Befehle? Gegen Faschismus und Militarismus. Luftnahunterstützung bereit. Panzer! Feind vernichtet! Feind gesichtet! Wir haben Verluste! Warten auf neue. Bringen Sie uns dort. Marschformation!
Alright, time to go deal with the Krugs. And now we can use our air. Uh-oh, and I'm dead. Yep. That was really annoying and unfortunate. No. He hasn't missed an SU-25 shot, I swear. This guy gets really lucky with his SU-25s. Yeah, and now I'm stunned and I die here. Man, this is getting annoying. I just want to end this game. Holy shit. I'm sandwiched in infinite reservists. Jesus, why? Why is this a thing? Oh, of course my MiG-29 got downed by the fucking stunned Krug. There we go. Wait, I don't need supply. I've already got a bunch of it.
Allzeitbereit, immer bereit. Männer, wissenschaftliche Bestand sind unterwegs. Ende. Ende, Zielzerstörung. Achtung, Feind im Nahbereich. Am Ende kommt es immer auf den Infanteristen und sein Gewehr an. Feuerbereit. Drohne geht ein. Klar zum Gefecht. Wurde aufgeklärt. Am Ende kommt es immer auf den Infanteristen und sein Gewehr an. Achtung, Aufklärer bereit. Sprengruppe bereit. Jeder sein Gefecht. Fluggeschwindigkeit erreicht.
Yeah, nice. We gotta go cut those guys off.
Anhalten. Hit im Mobium. Im Reckteil. Verstanden. In Bewegung. Achtung, Feind im Nahbereich. Zum Befehl. Panzer, halt. Luftnahunterstützung bereit. Ziel zerstört. Steh unter Luftabwehr. Höre Sie klar und deutlich. Voll. Achtung, verschossen und Abgas. Bereit zum Angriff. Ziel zerstört.
Look at how these guys are firing, man. These guys are really fucking good. I've been using them for so long, and they've proven themselves so many times when I play this game. No. I'm sad now. Oh, I'm really sad now.
Feind vernichtet. Aufklärer bereit. Zurück. Korridor, Joho. Wurde aufgeklärt. Sprengruppe bereit. Auf befohlene ein guter Auf. Ist es dort wirklich sicher? Feind im Vorfeld aufgeklärt.
I'm just gonna get a CV in here, and I'm kind of just gonna go for this.
An alle Einheiten. Sollen wir irgendwo einsickern?
I'm actually gonna just go with it. Just, you know, just we ball. We go with that CV up there. Who cares what happens to it? I
Ein
can't.
guter Aufklärer ist einer, den man nicht sieht. Feind ist Fluggeschwindigkeit erreicht.
Oh, that's gonna be an issue. Oh, that's really gonna be an issue.
Versorgung kann eingeleitet werden. Und noch einen Leichensack. Neue Ausweichen. Der ist hinüber. Neue Geräuschdisziplin.
That is really gonna be an
Neuer
issue. But
Spähauftrag.
on the bright side of things, we won the town, so
Wir nähern uns dem Feind.
there's that.
Klar zum Gefecht.
Let's move all the struggles up now.
Bestätige Zerstörung feindlicher Einheiten.
Seriously?
Verschossen.
So much for the shotgun MiG-21s.
Feindgesichtet. Erwarte Anweisung. Wir haben Verluste.
Seriously?
Ein verschossen.
Again?
Dreh ab.
Again? Come on.
Zerstört.
How many passes do you need? You're a shotgun MiG-21. I mean, you're a MiG-21, but it's still a
In der
shotgun.
Deutschen Demokratischen Republik. Verschossen.
Come on.
Dreh ab. Bestätige
Thank you.
Verluste. Erwarte Anweisung. Jawohl.
This guy with the more
Feindkontakt
rockets.
auf Empfang.
Nice. Okay. He's brought in a TikTok fighter now.
Luftraum zu heiß. Ich bin mich abgewischt.
Oh my god.
Auf Empfang.
Whenever in doubt. And now he's turtling his back so. Why? Come on.
Wir sind ganz Ohr.
Oh my god.
Aber wachsam bleiben.
How does this guy like playing like this?
Ausweichen.
How does this guy enjoy this?
Und Ohrengenosse.
It's beyond me. It's most certainly beyond me.
Wo brauchen Sie unsere Feuerkraft? Hier. Wirkung im Ziel. Hubschrauber überprüft und kampfbereit. Unsere Fahrer meint auf Motoren auf volle Leistung. Neues Ziel auf dem Radar.
Yeah, Cubs, 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 please, Cubs. And I'm dead.
Was abbekommen. Er fliegt.
Well, at least he's dead as well.
Aber achten Sie auf unsere Flanken.
Oh, and can you guys guess what order he's gonna give his troops? That's right, forward.
Unaufgeklärt. Am Ende kommt es immer auf den Infanteristen und sein Gewehr an. Verstanden. Treibstoff, Ersatzteile, Munition. Alles, was Sie brauchen. Zu Ihrer Verfügung, Genosse. Neue Befehle? Achtung, Feind im Nahbereich. Brigade 12, kampfbereit. Osaska, bereit zum Angriff. Unaufgeklärt. Panzer, aber achten Sie auf unsere Flanken. Wir warten auf ein Vorbeifahren. Rücken in der Position vor. Helden zurück. Und zwar langsam. Neue Befehle? Ziel zerstört. Überprüft Waffen und Munition. Voll erwischt. Panzer halten. Jederzeit gefechtsbereit. Rückwärts raus und zum Feind. Da braucht ihr uns, Genosse. Signal, Pedal. Panzer, Maus. Ein guter Aufklärer, Steiner, den man nicht sieht. Panzer, halt. So, hier Boris 1. Feind erkannt. Feind vernichtet. Erschossen. Rehab. Auf Empfang, Kosatka. Spielgruppe bereit. Rotte bereit. Sani, holt den Sani, verdammt. Holt uns hier raus. Feinde. Unsere Fahrraketen sind abschussbereit. Hier Bewohner 4. Waffensysteme scharf auf den Zurück. Und zwar langsam. Ein Gebäude getroffen. Ja, steuerbereit. Hydraulik ist erschossen. Hier geheim zu hier 4. Wirkung im Ziel. Rückwärts raus. Feind gesichtet. Panzer einsatzbereit. Was in Ihre Arsch? Aber achten Sie auf unsere Flanken. Rückwärts raus. Rund zum Feind. Der ging fast durch. Feind gesichtet. Ziel zerstört. Hubschrauber überprüft und wir schaffen es nicht. Munitionsende. Ausweichen. Neuer Späh auf. Verstanden. Aufspüren und vernichten. Bereit für einen Streifzug. Hier Boris 1. Hier leer. Neuer Spähauftrag. Ausweichen. Schlosser Hauptmann. Jede Menge Rauch und Feuer. Wirkung im Ziel. Kipp im Opium. Vollgas. Zum Schützenrudel aufgehen. Hier sind Ihre Augen und Ohren genossen. Feind gesichtet. Neuer Spähauftrag. Vollgas. Angriffssalve erfolgreich. Feinde vernichtet. Liegt knapp über dem Bauchnetzfeld. Bringen Sie uns dorthin, Genosse. Hier Puma sind auf Empfang. Der ging fast durch! Schlosser Hauptmann! Feind im Vorfeld. Bereit machen. An alle. Funkenbeprüfung. Melden! Zielzerstörung! Ende! Neuer Spähauftrag. Ruhe, der ging fast durch! Anhalten, wir warten hier. Hier Lux, Funküberprüfung. Panzer und Maus! Hier Boris 1, Feind erkannt. Benghazi 12, kampfbereit. Feind vernichtet. Stellung, Führung, Marschpause. Die Munition ist knapp. Papa, wir wechseln. Zielzerstörung. Wo braucht ihr uns? Wir wurden aufgeklärt. In der Stadt der Meldung, bei Ankunft. Einsatzbefehl an Rückwärtsmarsch. Und zwar sofort. Wir unterstützen aus der Luft. Melden, Zielzerstörung. Ende. Hier Boris 1. Feind erkannt. Benghazi 12.
Oh, I'm muted, sorry. Oh, I was muted this entire time. I was talking. Anyways, pain. Just pure pain. Anyways, are you even playing 157 without taking the maxim? Yeah, sorry, I was muted by accident. I think he finally noticed. No one said anything! How was I supposed to know? No one said anything. But yeah, this was the last game. And this is how I play my 157th. I play 1 vet, 2 vet, 1 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 vet, as you can see here. And this guy, this is how this guy plays his 157th. He just does this. First of all, he takes all of this, all of these guys, and he most certainly takes all of this. For his infantry tab, I've been muted for 1 hour. No, I haven't. nice bait, but no, I haven't. Alright, well, that was the last game of the day, basically. It's a shame that it was wasted fighting that 157th spammer, but what can you do? Sometimes you get games like that. Anyways, I'll see y'all tomorrow for day 4 of this kind of marathon stream thingy. Thank you so much for tuning in, and yeah, see you guys tomorrow.